Marketing and advertising can be complicated. What's most important?
What should I focus on?
Direct marketing?
Email campaigns?
Social media?
Cold calling?
With Marketing Atlas, you'll have a clear guide to get more leads, close more sales, and take your business to the next level. Welcome to Marketing Atlas.
Marketing Atlas.
Marketing Atlas.
With your host, Hernan Vazquez.
Welcome once again. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope that you guys are doing great. And the main point is to tell you guys a little bit about how to make your Facebook advertising better. Or in other words, how to actually, work out or what to do when your Facebook ads are not getting approved. So whenever you're getting an ad account or a Facebook ad that is not getting approved, then how you fix that. All right. And this comes kind of in a way or in a time where it's kind of weird. Like this being kind of weird times, during the whole Corona thing or whatever, kind of Facebook wasn't as helpful as we would want it to be when it comes to, advertising. In fact, a lot of people were having their ad accounts shut down. A lot of people were having their business accounts, banned, or they were having their ad accounts, their ads disapproved for kind of weird reasons, right? And lately, I would say over the past week or so, Facebook has been cranking that up. And that usually means that they're rolling out some sort of new or some sort of way or shape or form of new policy. So what happens in that case is that a lot of ads, even ads that were perfectly fine running like 2 weeks ago or even a year ago or even 6 months ago, they become disapproved, right? So what do you do? Like, how do you cope with that? What do you want to do or what do you need to do? And funny enough, I came across this article by Molly Pittman and Ezra Firestone. Molly just became the CEO, I would believe, of Ezra Firestone's company. And they went live on a Zoom call talking about what to do when you get a Facebook ad disapproved and how do you fix that? And, it's funny because I've been kind of saying the same for the longest time. And usually it doesn't have to do with what you're running on Facebook. Of course, there's some stuff that you cannot run on Facebook. Like you cannot say anything too claimy. You cannot say anything too weird. There's a lot of niches that are not allowed on Facebook at this point. But here's the kicker. Usually the most vanilla type of advertising and, super compliant advertising will actually go down. And what you need to do is to buckle up and start appealing. And you need to start appealing until they give your ad account back or they reinstate your Facebook ads. Hey, this is Hernan Vazquez, and I know that if you're running Facebook ads, it can get complicated. Facebook changes stuff every week. Techniques are being updated, strategies are being updated, and some people are just not getting the results that they want. So what I wanted to do is to condense several years of experience and millions of dollars in advertising in one simple guidebook that you can pull out whenever you're running your Facebook ads so that you can have a template that you can use. So if you're interested in getting a copy, go to adsguide2020.com. That is adsguide2020.com. Download your copy. Hope you enjoy it. So for instance, I was talking to a client and he was going through these problems and I went through his ads and everything that he said was great. Everything that he said was actually pretty good. And there wasn't any compliance issues right there. And what I like to do before working with a client or before running ads to a client is to actually go through his entire funnel and check their ads in case they're running any ads and do some sort of policy review, if you would, like a policy audit, right? Again, I'm not an expert, but I do not work for Facebook, but I kind of know. And I usually tend to err on the side of caution, right? I tend to err on the side of caution. I tend to be really conservative with the ads that I'm running. I'm not out there saying, click here and you will make $1 million in 5 minutes. That's not the type of advertising that I like to run or the type of advertising that I recommend my clients to run. So I'm pretty conservative with that. So basically what I do is like a policy review of all of these funnels. And what happens is that, 9 times out of 10, I'll ask people to change stuff on their funnels before even launching their ads. Like I'll personally ask people to change their stuff around on their funnels just before even running one ad. And the reason why is because we want to be as compliant as possible. But even still, I notice super high level media buyers, I noticed super high level people that run like super high accounts, super high spend, getting hit with disapprovals as well. With, again, ads that have been perfectly fine for the past 6 months to a year. So what you do in those cases is you want to appeal as much as possible. And that's pretty much the only thing that you can do, and the only thing that you should be doing if your ads are compliant. Again, if you're doing anything crazy, if you're doing any crazy income claims, if your ad seems too spammy, if your landing page seems too spammy, because it's not just about the ads, it's about the landing page as well, right? What you're saying, the wording and all of that. If you're promising stuff, you need to have a huge disclaimer on all of your pages, even if you're offering something for free. And at that point, you will be able to appeal and appeal and appeal and appeal. Like, a lot of people get discouraged and frustrated after like the first time that they tell you, hey, this decision is final. You know, usually it's not that final. So you want to keep on appealing as much as possible. So that's basically what you want to do. Go ahead and appeal as much as possible. If you have an in, and you know, you can chat with them. So if you have an in, go ahead and use that in, but usually it's just a matter of appealing. You can contact Facebook support, which was inexistent when I started running ads like 6 years ago. We didn't have any support at all. You couldn't talk to a human being. Now you can. If you cannot through chat, you can through email, but there is the opportunity and the possibility for you to talk to a human being. So that is something that you want to do. Go ahead and appeal as much as possible. Please clean all of your copy first. Clean all of your ad copy, all of your landing page copy and whatnot. And if you want me to review if your stuff is compliant, go ahead and join the No BS Advertising Club. It's super inexpensive and it will save you a lot of headaches, because one of the things that we do in there is policy compliant audits. So again, I do not work for Facebook, but I can tell you my opinion on why stuff might not get approved, why stuff might get disapproved and all of that. So I hope that this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Go to nobsadvertising.club to learn more about the No BS Advertising Club. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.